Hello and welcome to my Friday. It's about 11:05 I think, or is it 5:02? I always get those mixed up. 5 past. I had a bit of a funny relapse of my COVID symptoms yesterday and I went to bed feeling grotty, woke up feeling grotty when my alarm went off at about 8:30 this morning, and I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have another day of it. But then within half an hour of getting up, I felt fine again. So very odd and mysterious, but on the up. So let's just be pleased about that and not worry about anything else. I have been doing my usual stuff this morning since I got up, and I'm carrying on with it really. To be honest, I'm about to have my breakfast. This is what my breakfasts are looking like these days. They've been gradually evolving over the past while. I like to start out with something a bit carby, but these are protein lentil cakes. I've stopped eating the corn ones altogether now. I just don't think they're that nutritious, the corn cakes or the white rice cakes. I quite like the wholemeal rice cakes, but anyway, I digress. So if it's something I'm going to eat a lot of on a regular basis, I'm going to try and have it nutritious. So I've been trying to up the nutrition level basically. So protein packed lentil cakes, I tend to have about 4 of those with butter, real butter, there's mostly real butter anyway in there, and Marmite, so that's full of all the B vitamins, and you know, you got your vitamin A and all that in the butter, haven't you, and your fat soluble vitamins in there. I have been having live bio yogurt. I don't know if this is live, I didn't think to check actually. Yes it is, yes it is live yogurt, good. I assumed it was when I picked it up, but I didn't actually check, so good. I've been having a bit of a dodgy tongue and a bit of wheezing, which has been affecting my flute tone. So I'm not going to cut out dairy altogether, but I'm just going to reduce it down a little bit and just be mindful and see if the wheezing changes and the unsettled tongue in the mornings changes. It's always after eating breakfast, so we'll see. Just by pure chance, I recently switched to a vegan yogurt because it was reduced to clear, and I had it because it was reduced, and actually we got on pretty well with that. So let's just see. Anyway, in my yogurt I like the frozen blueberries, which they kind of, when you dollop the yogurt in and you leave it for a bit, it kind of freezes the yogurt around it, so it's quite pleasing. So on top of the yogurt then, I'll sprinkle, at the moment, flaked almonds, because I couldn't buy real whole almonds last time I went, so I just got the flaked ones, and sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. I have been using honey to taste. I know that says maple syrup, but that's actually honey in there that I tipped out of a jar. I am going to, this is my pledge to myself, next time I buy honey, I'm going to buy local honey to get that local immunity, which I haven't been doing to date, but I'm going to make the switch, but I'm going to use that up first. I'll taste that, see how sweet it is, see if it wants a little bit of extra sweetness drizzled on top. And those are my breakfasts. I've tasted that. I'd say that does not need any honey. It looks a lot, but there's a lot of blueberries in there. So there's my little yogurty, seedy, fruity bowl. And that's what I have every day at the moment when I'm at home. And there's that. Yes, I have been eating them as I've been making them. Now I've got a specific order of proceedings. I do that first because that, as I said, it starts to, the cold spreads out and it freezes the yogurt around it, so you end up with frozen yogurt, which is lush. And I do this last because the butter, if you do it and then leave it for ages, it starts to make the thing a bit soggy, as opposed to now where it's nice and crunchy. So, I'm going to go upstairs now. I've got a couple more things to do, just checking if I'm in focus. This is why my eye wanders over to the monitor all the time. I've got a couple more things to do on my to-do list in my planner, on my planner page. I'm still sorting out, it is medication delivery. It's sorted, but I sent the email off to the person who needed to be informed about it, to be expecting it, and it came back undelivered. So I just got to make sure that they got it. I sent it to 3 different addresses, and one of them it came back undelivered. So I've just got to make sure the message got through. And a couple just of other little desky bits that I won't go into. And then after that, I'm going to do my hour of flute practice. And then it'll probably be lunchtime. And after lunch, I'm going to go shopping. My boyfriend's coming over this evening. I said, what do you want for dinner? And we went through the whole, oh, anything you cook will be nice, lark. And in the end, I managed to nail him down. He'd like a halloumi curry. So I'm going to go out and buy some halloumi and ingredients for a curry, and anything else I'm a bit short of later in Tesco. And I want drawer dividers for my sorting and organising project, which I'm getting into, but I'm not doing it today. I've been using dehumidifiers for years. In fact, this dehumidifier, well, that's part of it, has been with me since he was little. But look how much water it collects. Like, that's like I don't know, 4 or 5 days worth or something like that out of my cellar, and it's not even on continuously. So there we are. Just thought I'd share that, and the weight of it as well. I just can't believe that's floating around in the air. Before I go and do my flute practice, can I just say a big thank you to Deborah for the donation via the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Listening to a bit of Leveret while I make my lunch. Oh, there's my crumpets popping up. Anyway, look, this is going to be my lunch. So it's just something quite simple today. I've just sautéed a green pepper, a courgette and some mushrooms, and I've very simply seasoned it today. I haven't gone crazy with the chilli or anything. Just a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of lemon juice. And I looked at that ingredients. There's not just lemon juice in there. There's lemon oil and preservative as well. I'll use it up. I know it's a funny colour, but I think honestly that's the packaging. I don't think it is actually luminescent. And also just simply some black pepper, freshly, ground, and that took me a while to get that word, didn't it? And just one small clove of garlic. And I need to use up my crumpets that I took out of the freezer. I had to take all 6 out because they were literally glued together with frozenness, so I'm just doing those. I'll just put those back for another moment, I think. And I'm cutting down on dairy, but I'm not giving it up completely, so I'm going to have a little bit of mature cheddar grated on the top of that as well. I had the best flute practicing session I've had in months. I didn't have any wheezing. Well, I had wheezing, but I didn't have the coughing wheezing. For months now, the act of playing the flute has triggered a sort of itch in the lungs that's just made me want to cough instantly. So I've been fighting back a cough and trying to have the relaxation level that you need to play a wind instrument, because you can't be all tense because it hampers the sound from coming out, and it, you know, makes your fingers stiff and you're not as fluid and fluent. So that's been quite a struggle, but it was much better today, noticeably much better. I really enjoyed the practice. I didn't experience physical discomfort for the first time in months, so I'm really pleased about that. But I am going to have a little bit of dairy. I mean, I don't think I need to condemn myself to a dairy-free life, but if I just know when I'm going to be wanting to play my flute and I don't have it too soon before, I think that might be all right. I'll experiment and see how I go, because I'm not an expert. Yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to this lunch. So here's my little lunch, and when I've eaten that, I'm going to go shopping. My first port of call is actually the works. I've popped in looking for some autumnal washi tape to put in my planner, because I like to do that, and I'm looking at the planners for 2024 because I'm not happy with my spiral bound one at all. It's really annoying me, so I'm not going to go spiral bound anymore. They got for £3 the big, see, that's not enough room for me. £3 anyway for the A4 size, but as you can see, you've got a week at a glance, which isn't really what I want. These day page ones are also £3. They're a little bit different in the layout because look at this is just plain, right? Whereas the spiral bound one that I've been using, it's got this markings on the side there, you know. It says things to do, notes, special events, and then it's got times, but I don't use that at all. Honestly, it would be handy and, you know, in an ideal world, but actually quite often when I'm planning weeks in advance what days I'm going to do things, I don't know what time I'm going to get them done, so I just scrunch them all up at the beginning, you know. So that's no good for me. But I am seriously contemplating making my own planner in Word and printing it out into a ring binder at this point, because I've got my own priorities, you know. I'd actually like a special section for my flute scheduling, for my practice, and also for my Portuguese learning as well. I'm getting some ideas forming in my mind. They've got the Dymo thing reduced to clear to £10 and the tape refills to £8, but I've decided against it because the refills are just so expensive. And they got all the Halloween stuff, and I'm beginning to wonder if I imagined the autumnal themed washi tape that I saw. Maybe I didn't see it here. I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder if I saw it online, because I have actually been Googling it and looking at it on Amazon and things like that. I cannot find it. I'm going to crack on and get to B&M. I've been doing maths. This is £6.50 for 18 cans of Coke Zero. That works out at just over 36 pence a can, so I'm going to grab a load of those. I bought my trolley because I thought I might get some pop while I was in here. Well, do you know what? I did not come in here for Christmas wrapping paper, but I really like this. It's kind of subtle. Recycle with bags at large supermarket. What? Oh no, that's the outer packaging, is it? 100% recyclable gift wrap. There we are, £1.50 for 10 metres. I'm going to get both of them, both designs, because I really like them. And I'm rather hoping to prepare early for Christmas this year so I can enjoy December a lot more than when you're in a big rush to get everything prepared. Oh, that's a very tidy looking section there. I reckon they've just done that, you know, it hasn't been pillaged yet. My daughter used to love all these sorts of things. I think they light up, don't they? They're rather sweet. I'm going gooey for Christmas stuff. This is not like me. I think it's just because I've got a bit more time and space to take things in at the moment. Oh my goodness, I've just seen a load of little faces looking up at me. I never noticed this before. These new £4 mugs. They've even got little cats on the handles there. The socks are looking at me in the eye as well. £5 for 4 pairs of dog socks. And look, they've got doggy mugs as well. I don't know why that's amused me, that has. I had to ask an assistant in the end because I couldn't find them, but this one little section here she went and directed me to. It doesn't seem to have the one that I bought before, which actually worked out to be not a bad fit at all. But we've got these little individual ones. These are £2 for the clear plastic ones. And there's a cheaper alternative for £1.50. Just that. I think I might be inclined to spend the extra 50p per item and just have something that I like the look of more. I'm going to have a little think, put the camera off, and then I'll show you what I chose when I get home. This is what I went for in the end. I just went for 6 of these £2 ones. What I'm thinking is you can have them with gaps in between, and maybe a gap between the side of the drawer as well, so you could have different compartments and not just 2, if you know what I mean. Boyfriend wants a walk at 5:30. He's giving me an ETA, 5:30, go for a walk and then come back and eat. So I'm going to try and schedule everything around that. It's 3:15 now. I'm going to get out to Tesco's, buy the ingredients for tonight's dinner and anything else that I think I'm going to put on my list in a minute now. Off camera. I'll see you in Tesco's. I'm in Tesco's now. I don't need to buy any storage things now, but just out of interest I'm going to see if they have any. This section is food storage specifically, £2.50 for a thing, a bit like what I got but taller. That would be too tall for my drawers anyway. Can storage tray, oh yeah, that would be handy actually. That would be. I'm going to resist. I've got plenty of room in my fridge doors for cans. Colander bin. Air vents keep produce fresh. Oh yes, what's this in the reduced to clear section? Academic diaries for this year. Well, I've already got one, but as I mentioned, struggling with the spirals. No good for me. Not enough room. Now, what's this? Oh, it's just a notebook. I definitely do not need any notebooks because I got gifted a load the other day. Here we've got some storage and baskets as well. Bit too big for my drawers though. IB would be going crazy in here. He loves his boxes. He's like me, he likes compartmentalising things. That's a cute pop-up hamper. It's got little animal prints on it. That's very cute. Yes, I'd like that for laundry. Not going to get it though, don't need it. Oh, I see peppers reduced to clear. Oh, I'm having an exciting moment. 83 pence. Let's check them over. You know I get through a lot of peppers. I'm going to get 2 bags. I won't have any trouble using those up. I eat peppers every day. Now, those are a bit squishy inside. Let's check them over though. Going in. Bargain. Maybe vegetable stir fry. £1.45. No, we'll leave that. Pineapple, 97p. Looks a little bit overripe. I'm going to leave that one. Raspberries, 180. Still quite a lot of money. Strawberries, I was umming and ahhing about. They're 179. Nice with breakfast, I think. And I'll stick to my blueberries. 1 monster courgette. I love okra so much, and they've got a big bag of it there for 160. Oh, I'm going to get it. Now, hopefully my boyfriend will not be too nonplussed to have a mouthful of slimy okra in his dinner tonight. Let's see what happens there. Want some spinach in my curry tonight. £1.15 for that one. Oh, look at these pumpkins. These are £3.15 and they are big. Look at the size of that. Now, I love a bit of pumpkin soup, but I don't think the carving pumpkins, I was just looking to see if that was a different price, but I think they're £3.15 as well. I don't think the carving pumpkins are really designed or, you know, genetically modified to be good for making soup out of. I mean, you can do it though. I do every year and it is good and tasty, so maybe I will. I don't know. Ugh, not yet though. It'll be quite a lot for one person, I think. Ocean sticks, £1.20. I can't help noticing they've got the individual ones. Those are 60 pence, so I suppose they're a bit like a pescatarian equivalent to a pepperoni. I'm going to grab a vegan pasty for tomorrow night's tea at the gig. Not tomorrow night's actually, day after, but it'll keep. We'll go for the cheapest halloumi, which is this one at £2.15. Look at that, paneer is only £1.50. If it was just me, I'd have that, but IB likes this one. I'm going to buy myself a box of eggs, just check them all right. Yeah, they're fine. There's £1.85. I'm going to grab some decaf coffee. I'm going to get 2, only because they don't sell it everywhere. Saves me coming in again sooner, you know. There's just one more thing going in my trolley for £1.15 puff pastry, because I got some apples to use at home. Grab apple pie. I'm having second thoughts about the peppers. There's a squashed one there. It's mouldy. I'm going to ask if I can leave it at the checkout and not have it. Just come to 4:15 and I've just got back. I'm going to do a little half an hour or so of editing, probably 25 minutes once I got myself up there and settled down. Then I'm going to start cooking the dinner and hopefully have it cooked so it can be taken off the heat and reheated when we get back from our walk, because there's nothing like coming in starving from a walk out, especially in the autumn, and coming getting straight into a hot meal, so that's my plan. It's 5:25 and things are relatively under control here in my kitchen at the moment. I have made a curry and I put the lady's fingers in whole, and then if he really doesn't like them, you see, he can easily just flick them onto my plate. I figured that was better than cutting them up small, just in case. I haven't put the spinach in yet. The spinach is lurking under there, under the dishwasher. I kind of think it doesn't need the spinach, to be honest. There's so much greenery in there. Might put a little handful in though. And I'm doing the rice in my new microwave. He reckons he's going to be about another 15 minutes. I'm going to spend this evening a bit of quality time with my boyfriend, so I'm going to finish the vlog now. But thank you so much for watching it. Please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.